page on my paper, and let's start making this nice sketch. I mean, we hope it's gonna be a nice sketch. I take my markers, okay, my markers, my Copic markers, that I have to admit I'm getting so well used to them that I really am happy that I bought them. Okay, so let's start. So it's basically it's two cylinders with a surface, okay? So I'm just looking at it, okay? I suggest you to do the same thing. Try to sketch by looking at objects, not copying objects. Ciao Carlos. Ciao. ¿Cómo estás? Okay, so then it goes down, okay? And because of perspective, it's gonna be more like this, okay? This was a little bit too big, so I'm making correct. As you can see, I always go really light, as always. Ciao Rasman, welcome back. Okay, so I go light, all right? Then the nice thing is that there are a lot of little dots here. Here, I put some lines, but after we have to put lots of little dots here that are in three-dimensional. They are in 3D. So we're gonna try to do that too. And on top here, you know, we have a sort of buttons, okay? Okay. All right, so the first thing I would like to do, then because of the shadow it's gonna be, it's more like this. It's going off that way because the light is hitting from this side. Okay. So it's 2B, right? 2B what? I'm a big fan of you, sir. Okay, hit. When you say 2B, what do you mean? Do you mean the type of pencil? The pencil is not a 2B. The pencil is a Faber-Castell indigo blue soft pencil. Faber-Castell. Okay? And don't forget that it has to be always sharp. Okay, so as you saw before, it is kind of dark gray, this Bose speaker, okay? So let's start with our marker. I will use a number 6, cool gray number 6, to make the first base, okay? And I start from here to come down. Well, Frederick, to be honest, I don't even know it. I'm joking. So I am making a product, which is this one. This is a speaker, okay, Bose, that I have on my table. I listen music with that. So I said, I would like to make a product. Quick sketch, okay? Don't want to waste too much time on it. Just to show you how with the same technique, we can do some really nice product design too. And then when I finish this one, we'll go and we'll make a nice car sketch. Yes, sketching a Bose speaker. Thank you. So now I really have to make that radius, you know. Right, not bad, huh? Now it's really turning. I just add the number 6 again here to make a better transition, from dark to light, because here it's a little bit, there is a little problem there. So let's fix it. Okay, you see, it's better now. Okay, I think that you have a feeling that is really on a table, where there is a kind of semi-glossy surface, and now it's starting to reflect, which is kind of nice. And then, of course, you see, we had to play with we had to play with the markers. I mean, they have to become alive. Thank you. Hi, Anish, ciao. Okay. All right, so what else can I do now? Well, one thing I can do is to put a nice line here. You see, this is almost like our line exercise. You see, sometimes things are not that different than some of the exercise we make. So here there is a hole, right? And then there is a vertical element, because we have here we have a jack for recharging. Okay. So now I have to take I will use a black pencil, okay? This is black. And I will make those little holes. Go light until you get it right. Exactly, Alice, you're right. So let me start making some of this. Let's see what happens. I'm following the light lines, okay? I'm following the light lines. Now, because this is a sketch, it's not a rendering, I'm not gonna go super detailed, okay? I just want to make sure that your brain will read all this like the little holes, okay? Okay, gotta be a little bit patient because we have to make the whole of them, unless it's gonna look bad. So we have to do it, okay? Sometimes sketching means to be patient. If you're sketching, you should try. Okay, another one here. Okay, so now we are starting to feel exactly what we are scared. I mean, we can see now. But one thing is missing are the lines up here. Because we have some buttons on top where we press. Okay, like that. Take my brush. All right, now let's take white. There you go. Now with the white, I would like to do two things. The first one, to put a little bit of, you see, little symbols, little things. Then we have another one like that. Then we have these ones like this. And then we have another one which is like this. And then we have another one which is again, which is square. Let's make it square. You see, I do it in a faded way. I don't do it all over, just in a faded way. You say, I'm from South Korea. Okay, but I am studying transportation design in France. So you are in France. You are at Strat College. In which school are you now? Also, I have my first COVID vaccine on Thursday. All right, Hamilton, lucky you. I also have to do the vaccine, but not yet. They didn't call me yet. Okay, so do you see? Now it's becoming three-dimensional. Now I take the black, the marker, black, okay? And with the felt tip pen, with the felt tip, the small one, we are going to put the real super dark spot, okay? I do it here already, okay? And let's do it here too. Okay, can you see detail? Look. Hello, ciao Pina. Okay guys, check the detailing. I'm going to show you the detailing. So because there is a little bit of latence between what I do and what I see, okay, wait a second. Yeah, like that is nice. You see? Now you can see. All right? So now I will take the gouache, okay? I will use a very small brush, 00, okay? White gouache. Now we need some nice light. But one thing I want to do, I want to try, oh, I forgot that we have 3 dots here. I forgot. We have one here, and one here. Okay, so I will take this orange because I would like to make the Bose, writing here. Now, I don't know if I know how to do it, but I try, okay? I'm just looking, okay? I'll try. I don't know if I can do it correctly. All right. So let's make the O. Look, even if I'm not very good in doing this, I try to be as clean as possible. Trying to keep the right proportions, you see? The right proportions so that it looks pretty much okay. Pretty much okay. So we have to have a feeling of that light that is really, that is, you know, bringing this object to life. To sign it, okay? I could also put a little bit of white on top of here to make it look a little bit more shiny, just a little bit. Okay. You see, we almost have it now. All right. There you go. So now I just El Vasco Kumi Ito is correct, but no, it's Kumi. It's Kunni. Check Facebook. Okay, so let's go kind of quick. All right. I just want to make this a little bit more modern. Let's say that So I'm putting a little bit of line quality, of course, okay? I'm lowering the car a little bit because I find it a little bit too high, okay? You see, now little by little, I'm changing a little bit. Okay, then I'll take the number 10, okay, and let's make some of these reflections that look like transparency, okay? You see, what is interesting here is the transparency. This is the B pillar. This is the C pillar. You see, that's why he left it. That's why he left it without the black, because the black part it's what's inside the interior. So that's the interesting thing. Okay, so here also little reflections. And then I go into the area where we have to do the wheels. Don't worry if it's not precise, I'm gonna fix it. Okay, so I don't touch anymore with a marker. I just want to make sure that here, you know, we have a kind of believable ring design, okay? The way he did it, it was very simple the way he did it. So it's just an indication, and I will do the same thing. You know, I mean, in a way, I would never do that, but at the same time, if we want to learn from somebody, then we have to learn and see how he did it and try to redo it, you know? Then we like it, we don't like it, but at least we made it the same way. Okay, so not this one, this one. Okay, and on the other side, he made just a small indication. You see? Look, here is kind of precise, but here is not. It's just a little indication. So we're gonna do the same thing. Then there is a little bit here too. Okay, and then we have a little bit of that blue here too. It's very nice. I never done that. So it's quite interesting to try. Okay, now we have to put the red, nice strong red for our lights. Flat should do to make a strong comeback in India. Fiat. I have no idea. I don't work anymore for Fiat. Long time ago. Okay, look, nice. Now let's put a little bit of that blue. You see? He has the blue there. He put the blue line there. Okay. I do too. Okay, so what's left? What are we missing so far? I would say nothing. Not really much. Then he goes a little bit darker here. In this spot. And a little bit here. Maybe it's a little bit too dark, but anyway. Okay, now I'll take a little bit of gouache and we'll do just the final part, and I will use a different brush, one that has a bigger point, so number 3, because to make those highlights the way he did it, you see, the real dots, we need another type of brush, this one. Okay, so let's try. Oops, I have to do it better here. Okay, so he put only in this area, only here. And then he put a little bit of white here. I think that one should be a little bit better. Okay, so we have to make a second layer to make sure that it's nice and white. Okay, like that. Okay, anybody wants to write anything? Ciao, Charlie! Or a beer offer, believe me, it's much better that way. All right. Okay. Thank you. Good night to you. Good morning or good afternoon to you, according to your time, local time. So, tomorrow, 3 o'clock, there is a video coming out. Go and check it out. Friday, our meeting, design talks, okay? 6 o'clock in the afternoon in France. So, be there. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for those that paid me a coffee today. Thank you very much. I got €2. Thanks. Bye bye. I love you. Ciao.